I'm like, well, you know, it starts in childhood. When I was a kid, my mother, when I left the house, my mother would say, make sure you got clean underwear on in case you get into an accident. Not an accident? What the hell? What's going to happen to me out there riding my big wheel? Jesus Christ. You know, you see, but she didn't care about the accident. It's not the accident she cared about. She could have said, be careful, what you're doing, but what she meant was, yeah, you may get into an accident, you know? You may, I don't know, I don't even care. But if you do, you goddamn better well have clean underwear on so you don't embarrass me. Because it's all about the appearance, all about the face, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be embarrassed. You might have to face an emergency room doctor or something. Say, Mrs. Leary, we know your child's life hangs in the balance. There's nothing I can do. This kid's underwear is disgusting. Touch this shit. You let him leave the house like this. What kind of a mother are you? And that's all she'd hear, right? Oh, what kind of a mother? Oh my God. So what will the neighbors think? Did you hear about Margaret's son? She let him leave the house in dirty underwear. Now he's dead. She's a terrible mother. Terrible. Terrible. You know, now she can handle the death. She can handle the dying. She'll grieve. She'll get over that, but she'll never get over those people talking. She'd rather have it go like this. You know, oh, did you hear about Margaret's son? Oh my God, it's a terrible, terrible tragedy. But she did all she could do. She did it all. When he passed, he had clean underwear on. So she's a good mother. A good mother. You know, and to top it off, one of the worst things they did was they went away on vacation one summer and they shipped me off to camp, right? It sounds, yeah, it's not so bad, right? Except that I wish they would have looked at the brochure a little more closely, you know, instead of just looking at the price, because it turned out to be an all-black camp. I'm like, holy shit, you know, wouldn't have been so bad, but race relations 1973 aren't too good, you know what I'm saying? All the counselors had afros, they carried switchblades, they wore t-shirts that said, kill Whitey, you know? First day I walk off the bus, I'm like, holy shit. One of these things is not like another. One of these things just does not belong. And you know, honestly, after the first few beatings, it wasn't too bad. You know, I made a good friend, Jamal. And Jamal took me under his wing, taught me some things. I had to stick it to the man. You know, he protected me, made me his bitch. You know, and in the long run, it was a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? It was learning. I learned how to be a minority. Growing up in an all-white town, you know, I didn't know anything about black culture or how oppressed black people feel. Now I did. You know, and it was a two-way street, really. It was a two-way street because, you know, they taught me how it was to be a minority, and I taught them how to play hockey and read. It worked out pretty well.